Welcome back. Today, we are attempting something highly dangerous. Making music with absolutely no plan, zero expectations, and zero perfection. Alright, look. I see videos online of producers who look like they got PhDs in audio engineering. They open up their software, click a few buttons, and all of a sudden they got a Billboard hit. That's not what we're gonna do today. Today we're just looking for something that bumps, and hopefully my speakers don't file a restraining order against me. Alright, before we click in a single note, do me a favor and drop a comment below predicting how bad this is gonna turn out on a scale of 1 to stubbing your toe. Be honest. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, full disclosure, before we dive into the grid, you probably noticed the outfit change and also the background shift. I actually had to shoot the rest of this video on a completely separate day. I had a sudden family emergency that came up that I absolutely couldn't miss, which put everything on pause, so had a sudden family emergency come up that I absolutely couldn't miss, which put everything on pause for a moment. But we are back and we're pushing forward and the beat must go on, so let's get right into it. Okay, so step 1, we are gonna need a sound. I'm gonna dive into these folders like a digital archaeologist. Also, massive shout out to Cymatics FM, by the way. I'm pulling out some of their stuff today. Their packs are generally top tier and are always a lifesaver when you're starting stuff from scratch. So we're just gonna dive right in here. Okay, see what kind of sounds we can come up with. I like that one. That one kind of sounds eerie. I think we'll definitely go for this one for one. Okay, so just from a lot of the videos that I've been looking at, we'll go down to scale highlighting. So when you go down here, you're going to notice that all of these different scales and stuff right here. And then over here is a root note. So we're going to go for something dark. So I'm going to either choose the minor natural. I think we'll do the minor natural. And I'm thinking we'll stick with C minor. So with this pad right now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to create kind of like we're going to try to create the energy. So we'll start off with like the bass note. Maybe we'll move it down. We'll shorten that up a bit. We want to keep it simple. So what I just did there is I put a right click and I put cut itself. It's because what you want to do is you don't want these notes to be bleeding into each other. To kind of give us that energy feeling to it, you know. Yeah, something like that. See what I did there was I just inverted that, reverted that. So what I did was I just brought that top note down an octave. So what an octave is so this was up at G5. What you call an octave is when you take that same note and you bring it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you bring it down an octave, you're practically bringing it down that exact same note but lower. So right now we got a little bit of a chord progression here. Now we're gonna try figure out something that we can throw down for the melody. Okay, let's see what else we can what else we can find in here. These ones are. Maybe we'll actually try this one now. Can't say nothing because we didn't try it. So I'm just gonna try come up with a little bit of a loop here. Something like that, maybe. So what we'll do is we'll copy that. And then we're gonna find another instrument that we can layer right on top of that. Something that complements it, you know? Maybe we'll try this one. Let's see, maybe we can try something with this. Cut itself again so it doesn't bleed into each other. Channel so it splits everything up. And I'm going to pause it because right now it shows that it's on pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on song. And then I'm going to shift and copy all those over into here. So now it will play everything all together. So there we got a little bit of a loop. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Paradox. Cymatics's Paradox kit here. And you'll see in here it has a lot of really good stuff, honestly. I really love using this one. I always check this one out every time that I'm working on something. I think first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay down a snare. Um, so I'm gonna choose this one because this one sounds pretty sharp. So it sounds like it'll cut through pretty good. This is down here. Yeah, that one sounds nice. Let's try that. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I think we're gonna keep this one. Alright, so it's not bad, but I think now we're going to look for a kick. Yeah, let's go back in here and check out what we can find. So they got some pretty good kicks in this kit too, like they hit nice. They'll hit you in the chest. This is definitely one of my favorite ones, but we'll keep looking. Cause not every sound fits in to the same song. You know, just like not every paint sticks to every surface. Okay. So it's between that. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one here. So we'll just lay something down and see if we can come up with a nice bounce. Not bad. That's not bad. I think we'll keep that down. So we need some low end in this. So we're gonna look into the 808s, we're gonna look into the bass and find something that just smacks. We wanna find something that's gonna smack you right in the chest. Not too hard. We need you to breathe, right? Okay. Stay with me. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy what I did with the kicks and put them into the 808s. And again, we're gonna cut itself. This thing, you know, never mind, that's a very, anyways, we got the 808, we got the kick, we got the hi-hat, and we got the snare. And we also got a melody loop going. Let's see what this sounds like. And let's just hope that my headphones don't file a restraining order against me. Anyways, let's go. Okay, not bad, but everything sounds a little too loud, so let's bring the volume down a little bit so it doesn't sound so muddy. And so I'm not having to yell right in your ear. My goodness. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got the atmosphere from the pad. We got this very uncomfortable melody. Another very uncomfortable melody, the exact same thing, just a little cleaner. And then you got some woodwind. And all that together, not bad. Not bad. So what I did there was I just followed the scale. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the piano roll. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna look into the melody. Just kept going. But anyway, so we're looking at the melody, and you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know music theory. This is a whole new language to me. So honestly, I just followed the little bright lines in this part. The grid. The piano roll. So at first, remember, there was the G that we had up here at first, but we brought that down an octave. G to a lower G. So that's an octave. So there's G5, we went down to G4. That's an octave. All right, so we did that, we brought that down. And then we just threw some notes into the grid. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we just threw some notes into the grid. So we went up, down a little bit, and up again, and then down. So it looks like mountains. Mountains. But this is what this one sounds like. Remember, uncomfortable but clean. So there, altogether, this is what the melody loop sounds like. Now we're gonna go back in here and let's show you what the drums sound like altogether. So it's not too bad, right? It's just something a little bit simple. And sometimes simple is what we want. So right here, again, it's just a simple bounce. So it's just a simple what do they call that? Every third beat, measure, beat, every third beat to the measure. And then you just got that hi-hat that's just consistently right? And then in that we also added the kick. And then on top of that, here comes the 808. So that there, you got a nice bounce. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come into the playlist and we're going to arrange it so we at least have a structure of a song. So I'm going to press Control and I'm going to highlight everything. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to copy and paste it. But what I'm going to do, I can't remember what this is called, but I'm going to press Control B and it's just going to paste it over and over again. So from here, for this intro part, what we're going to do is we're going to take out the drums and we're going to let the melody play, because this part right here is where the rapper is going to vent and talk about their feelings. And then the further we go, once those drums hit, then boom, feelings erased, gone, done, kaput. And then let's say maybe we'll start with things that are, maybe we'll just start off with like the atmosphere. Something like this maybe. So this is the fun part for me anyways, because this is the part where I get to arrange things. So this is where you get to see your work start to become the full project. And this is where things are going to start to how do you say, your mind is going to start to open up and a lot of ideas are going to start to arise. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it down, and then this is going to be the part here where you're going to be able to pick and choose where everything can be, because you don't want everything to be all brought in all at once, because what you want to do is you want to build some tension sometimes, depending on the song, depending on the story. So with this one, we're just going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple for you guys and myself, because if I don't, I'm going to lose track. But what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of the instruments here, meaning the drums, and we're going to start off, let's say, for 9 bars. No. I don't know my music stuff, so don't judge me. But you see right there, listen. See, it's just setting the tone, just setting the atmosphere. And then you can bring everything in once it hits that hook, because that hook is where you want all of that energy. And then right here, we'll call this verse right here. So from here, we kind of want things to be different, but not too different, because you don't want to stray away from the actual energy, the vibe, and the idea. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to choose what you want to play in the verse, and what you're gonna, and of course everything's gonna be playing in the hook. So for right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking, okay, so we had the eerie bell in the beginning, and we also had the clean keys in the beginning. So maybe right here, we'll let it play for half of this. And from there, we'll just let it be the clean keys. And then maybe the wind. Wind. So if I am visioning this right, this should sound like, okay, maybe we'll see. We'll do a little bit of tweaking here first. Huh. See, that's why it's really good to be organized, or else things like this will happen. Don't learn the mistakes. Don't let the mistakes become habits, guys. Don't let the mistakes become habits. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just going to help finish this for you guys. So, okay. See, maybe that was a poor choice, actually, on using those keys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, and also leave a comment down below. Rating this beat from on the rate of I don't know, maybe 0 to stubbing your toe in the dark. Your pinky toe. Anyways. Here, maybe we'll switch these. We'll see how this sounds first. So let's try that again from the top. From the top. Let's check out, see how this sounds. Not bad, alright. Look, if you ain't making that stank face like you just smell a dirty diaper, you ain't doing it right, buddy. See, sometimes it's just like making beats is like doing a puzzle. Sometimes you just have to find that right piece, and if it fits perfectly, and you know it's going to work, but you just have to know where everything goes, and you just need to know how everything's going to fit, because sometimes you don't have the proper table, sometimes you don't have the proper surface. But enough of my stupid analogies, guys. We're here to make music. Tell me that. Say it. Nate. We're here to make music. Make music. Anyways, guys, I'm just rambling on. So far, this is what we got. So here, what I did was I ended up just adding in those keys again, just to keep it a little bit more full. And then again, right after this part, it'll just drop right into the hook. So we'll do that there again, right there. See, so right there. Okay. So this is just a basic thing of what I learned within the past few days, because I'm fairly new to this, but I got a lot of friends that love making beats, and I also love watching YouTube, and I stumbled across a lot of really good producers. And a lot of those producers, again, like I was saying the other day, a lot of them look like they got PhDs in music. But sometimes you just need patience and practice. It's like working out. You just need to keep practicing and practicing and practicing and do what you love. One thing that I learned from Kevin Gates. Some of you may have heard of him. He's an awesome rapper. One of his quotes that I heard him say is, "Practice don't make you perfect. It just makes you better." And sometimes that's the best mindset to have, is just to understand that it's a journey, but also love do what you love to do, but also just put that time into it. Practice, put those reps in, because your brain is also a muscle too, but you just have to keep going and going and going. And I think that's one of the things to become a pure musical genius, but as well as just be yourself. Make something that's you. Make something that's different. It may sound different to you. You may not like how it sounds, but there's millions and billions of people out there who may like what you make. Before I let this roll for you guys again, this is just something that I'm also learning myself. This is a journey for me as well. This is something that I love to do. And even though that I have a busy life, I'm a parent and I'm also working here and there. But this is something that I love to do, and even if it means sharing it with you guys. And sometimes we all make mistakes. Like, look at me, I made a lot of mistakes today, but I'm not going to let that discourage me. Sometimes we just got to take those as lessons and learn from them. So sometimes we just have to move forward. So with this loop and with this little drum pattern, I hope that it's something that you guys can learn and take something away from this, and slowly start putting things to into your music. Because our beats are never gonna be perfect. Our beats are never gonna be the same, because we all have our own ways of creating art. So with all that, I'm gonna let this beat play out for you guys. And again, zero perfection. We just opened up the software, we pressed a few random buttons, made some questionable life choices, and came out the other side with a beat that you can actually bump your head to. So if you survived the video, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below, and let me know what part made you laugh. And again, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.